I know somebody's watching there, and you're one of those people who have like, okay, I don't think there's hope for me on making money online. And here are the stories of young men. You know, I do this podcast to inspire people, to also show you that what is possible from grass to grace, and to also show you that you can also succeed. So let's meet them properly now.
You need to start from your mindset. Believe that things like this exist.
The first time I sent my mom 1 million naira, she lied out on the floor.
You can do something and become rich.
Someone was like, I get paid 1,000 naira per article I write. So write for some project, I can be paid like $1 million. I mean, convert it to naira.
You can do something and in a short period of time, you make a lot of money that you yourself, you'll not even believe.
Because some people believe they can't make it again.
The crypto industry is one industry that has been helping young people in Africa to, of course, get new jobs, gain financial freedom, and of course, change their life, especially in an economy in which the value of our currency has been devalued. Welcome to another series of Wealth Creation Podcast, live here with Chris. I'm live here from Daba Studio, and I have two inspiring, great young guys who have been doing amazing stuff in the cryptocurrency and the Web3 industry. They've been able to also use this industry to change their lives and also change the lives of others. I have here with me Casey. Casey, good to have you. And I have with me your billionaire son. Now, I've called him billionaire son, so that means that when we finish this podcast, he's going to transfer how many BTC? Okay, so we'll start with 10. You can hear him. So in case after this podcast, you guys see billionaire son we are fighting, just know that he has never fulfilled his promise. Great to have you guys, man. Great to have you guys. So welcome to Wealth Creation Podcast live here. And we'll dive in straight, okay? One of the first questions I would like to ask you guys is, why are you in crypto? Why are you in the Web3 industry? Maybe Casey will answer first.
I think when it comes to looking at the Nigeria situation you mentioned,
Yeah.
I kind of saw that other niche in, let's say, the Web2 space, I don't really have liquidity to start. And I saw most of my friends entering into the crypto space, and they were making it big. In fact, one of them gave me this inspiration, because you know that often when you know your guy from start, you know, someone with a kind of iPhone, they're like, bro, how did you get that iPhone? I was like, I know you can't do fraud. So how else did you? He smiled. He was like, Casey, you don't see me finish shoes. I was like, come on. So I followed him back to back, but he finally told me that he just offered a kind of service in the space, and he got paid for it.
Interesting.
And I was so curious. I was like, show me way now. And now they all started.
And for you, billionaire son, what triggered you into crypto?
What really inspired me was, I think, 2020, situation of my mom, how, when I used to stay with her, how she's dwelling on my head. You're eating my food in my house. You are doing that, you're doing it, that's how left, all of those things.
Sorry about that.
In the morning, after devotion, the first thing she gives to me is insult. So after our devotion, she tried to sneak out to my friend's space. So from there, I started looking what things I could do. I was this very quiet, reserved person, right? Even I can't talk online, I can't talk offline. And somehow, I needed to change the whole story. First, I started with working with one of my friends at the island. There was this time I really trekked from mainland, somewhere around my father's place, Ago Palace, to the island, because I didn't have mandalas yet. Because I didn't have...
You trekked?
Trekked my leg.
Interesting.
Very interesting story, because I didn't have transport. I think I used my money then, that day, to buy a recharge card. Mistakenly, I recharged the whole 1,000 naira. And I know if I stay at home, I won't be able to go to work the next day. I won't see money to go to work. So I looked at myself, I looked at the journey ahead. I said, I can't stay in this house. And that way, I took out the journey from 7 in the morning. I got there to, I think, up to 11. My boss did not believe that I do something like that. They were all insulting and laughing at me. So from there, I started asking myself the very best way I could make money online while I make money while I worked with my boss. So I started checking for things to do. I got into affiliate marketing, network marketing. I did it for Sarge, the Rackstelly, the Prime Vault, did all of those things to raise visibility. And, you know, it was basically my mom's insult and all this thing that really inspired me. And from there, I got money, paid for a DeFi class, and go.
I think before we continue, I know I didn't introduce them properly, but I had to ask this question because I know somebody's watching there, and you're one of those people who have like, okay, I don't think there's hope for me on making money online. And here are the stories of young men. You know, I do this podcast to inspire people, to also show you that what is possible from grass to grace, and to also show you that you can also succeed. So let's meet them properly now. Casey, let's meet you. Who is Casey?
So my real name is Onikachi Divine. I'm Dochukwu. I am known as Casey in the Web3 space, and I'm the founder of Rebirth Institute, co-founder of the Rebirth 5000. And I'm just someone in this space. I do more of onboarding from Web2 to Web3, and I'm a marketing and partnerships lead in the Web3 space. Worked with several projects over the years, and that's just
interesting. I like the word on board. And you, Dave?
Well, my name is David Cletus Chukwubukan. I'm called Renaissance Online. I am a DeFi tutor and trader, owner and founder of the DeFi Academy, an academy that has raised, a lot of souls. Majority of the people you know online today, and Twitter that are doing so well came from iMedia. I am the co-founder of Rebirth. Yes, it's a marketing strategy, helping projects who are looking to get liquidity, helping people who want to come online and make money. Yes, I am also someone who teaches you how to monetize your presence online, not just crypto. To bring you from your Web2 job where you have been paid nothing to your Web3 where you can be paid a whole lot of money.
Interesting. So for someone who is watching today, how do you think they can get started? And this is just one Ebuka in the streets or one Tochukwu who just graduated from university, NYSC. You know the situation of things in this country. How can the person get started in crypto?
Well, I feel like the youth of nowadays, you know how you tell me that we are not on social media. So that thing of being on social media alone, already been exposed to lots of information. So the question is, how are you able to filter this information and know which one is actually going to help you and whatnot. So I feel like a couple of persons that got to meet me and where they are today, it was through certain WhatsApp TVs, talking about, because I'm literally a friend to a lot of WhatsApp TVs you can think of, and a couple of, influencers. And I think there was a time that Sabinus once posted my brand on his page. A couple of persons met me just because he did that. So I feel like being on social media alone, that's like one step. You're having access to information. So the question is, what do you do with this? Just like in school, where they teach you have different courses you're offering and whatnot. So though you're not really going to use everything to become someone, you have to focus on one aspect and use it to become someone in life. So that's just the whole situation in the social media space. You see Forex, you see affiliate marketing, you see a lot of them. Then it's up to you to now decide, okay, which one am I going to actually focus on? You see some people focusing on crypto trading, some focusing on Forex, some focusing on DeFi trading. For someone like me, I decided to focus on the DeFi aspect. I was once into crypto trading. But then I was like, I needed liquidity to properly, trade properly in this space. So I discovered these aspects that you can offer services with your skill and you get paid for it.
Interesting.
And then you're able to accumulate liquidity, and then boom, you're able to trade. Trade as much as you can. Even if you blow your account, you have something, you still go back
to
and get more liquidity on. So people knowing about that thing now, I want to know more about this knowledge. I want to know more about this knowledge. So that's how thousands of persons that met me today, that's how they actually go onboarded. Within WhatsApp TV is always steadily staying close to this media
platforms.
Yeah, that's just a kind of step the way I see it though.
Okay.
Space.
billionaire son, what has been one of your biggest moments since you got into crypto or the Web3? What one of the biggest moments that you can say, oh, I thank God that I came into this industry?
Biggest moment. I think, the profit this year was
Interesting. You guys should be watching, another 100, another 10 BTC.
really the profit this year was something else. And he talked about, how you could, you don't have much liquidity and you want to, There's one thing I do. I'm really not good at going back to money that I have saved somewhere. Somewhere. If I need to do anything, I have to just go and work for someone, get their job done, influencing or whatever, teach someone or whatsoever, make new money, and do whatever I want to do. So it's always a big opportunity for me. I think October last year, I more like I fell into a hack. Right. I think I was playing games on Saturday night, and someone was talking about payments, and it is me trying to download, go to the website and download whatever it has to download.
Was it the game you were playing? Was it a Web3 game or just normal game? Okay.
Station.
Okay.
And me downloading out, playing the game, I was doing
Distracted.
very distracted. And all of a sudden, I got hacked. So I lost every damn liquidity. The hack happened for 2 weeks. I thought that I was probably done with it, and somehow I wasn't. The first week, I thought that at least I still have some things to, move on with. Then the second week, it came again. That was where the total everything went, and what didn't happen to me? I tried to act strong, but it wasn't coming true. And I went to a lot of things, emotionally. Somehow, I had to. One of my mentors had to get me to his what is it called? This would I remember that name. Counseling or whatever.
Therapist, okay. Awesome.
So with her, I was able to we went through everything step by step, because it was looking as if I didn't even know I was in a game. Losing such an amount of money in 2 weeks. So I didn't know what I was in again. So from there, came back again, did my thing with God, and boom, the profit was something else. So each day, Web3 is Web3, DeFi, crypto is something I always want to be on. It's something I always and grateful for. It's something that gives me joy. It's something I want every damn youth there to be on. It might not be your dream. This is not my dream. This is something that forms my dreams, that forms my vision. At least a way to, be happy.
Hello friend, look at Emeka. He's been looking for a way he can make money trading cryptocurrency, but he hasn't seen any yet. He has been searching and searching. He's been looking for a place where he can learn how to trade, know technical analysis and fundamental analysis, and also a signal room that gives him access to trades that can help him make money. Are you like Emeka and you're searching for that? Well, I've come with a solution for you. My name is Chris Annie, founder of DABA School. And are you looking to learn how to make money trading the cryptocurrency market? Are you looking for a sure signal room that can help you give you signals that also give you profit? Well, look no further. The solution is here. Go to www.daba.school, get the Trade and Make Money course, and you will get instant access to our signal room where we post trades. And tomorrow, you can now be like Ejiro, who has bought a car with trading. You can be like Mr. Aoun, who has made millions of naira trading. Or you can even be like Ada, who made her first 1 million naira trading from what she learned at Daba. Join me. Let's make money together.
Interesting. So the moment you had that downtime where you were hacked, the possibility of coming back and you seeing the profit back again and going to the ecosystem, doing one or two things, and you made your money back, look like the biggest moment for you in the past week. Interesting.
I actually did that in between February, March, April. I did times 3 of everything I'd done in 2020. So everything. I was really shocked.
Interesting.
I was really shocked.
Interesting. So Casey, looking at you've mentioned about marketing, partnership. So was it just because you needed liquidity, or you just had the insight that, see, instead of me doing trading, I think Web3 jobs can be the pivot for me? What did you exactly see that made you choose this niche exactly?
Well, I actually started in the space. I got to know about trading because of my friends. I actually got to know about trading before even the jobs aspect. So it was so interesting because they were all making profits. Yes, there was losses, but they were making more profits. And I got so intrigued. Me at that time with my 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira, I was like, I make profits, but like a couple of cents. And I'm like, it's not really encouraged. I had to think, and then boom, I met that friend of mine and I got to understand that space, that niche, or my niche it deals more with smart work. You've been able to think, you've been able to, things like from the leadership aspect to being able to calculate and do certain things done in the accounting department. It's just like transitioning from the normal Web2 space to the Web3. Where, in the Web2 space, you have things like, a receptionist or a customer care or something. In the Web3 space, projects are looking for people like moderators.
So as you continue, can you list for us the Web3 jobs people can engage in? The kind of jobs that people can engage in while they are watching. They may not know you, they may not even meet with you tomorrow, they may meet with you tomorrow, but our audience would like to know. You guys keep talking about Web3 jobs. What are the kind of jobs like you're mentioning now? So I just pivot you in there, that I know that if I come in here, it's possible that I can start doing.
Well, in this space, there are actually different positions.
Okay.
Even the funny thing is, the one you make the most from are the ones that don't even exist. You kind of create it, and that's just something that has helped me over time. These jobs are not just available, but then I am able to think of a way I can provide solution to the problem, and then boom, it becomes a kind of position. Like I started. Okay, let me quickly answer your question. The different positions we have. From the moderators, we have the shillers, which are like shiller is like the kind of aspect in marketing. We have the community managers, just like we have managing directors in
banks, managers.
In the space, we have product managers, we have community managers, we have marketing managers, collaboration managers, we have partnership managers, we have even the Web3 developers, smart contracts developers, social media managers, operations managers, different positions, writers, ghostwriters. In school we learned writing actually, and at some point I was so angry with my I was like, what's this woman? She was writing essay, but then look at it helping me in the space, making crazy money from it. So I feel like
so school may be scam or
as in even graphics design. There is, in the normal Web2 space, you see graphics designers earning as low as 5k, 10k, so it's a k, 20k there. But then if you come to the Web3 space, you see developers paying you $100 and more just for a particular graphic. Just for a particular graphic. On a normal day, you earn lower. Well, I wouldn't say, if in a way, if you call it lower, it's because of they are not, you are exposed already.
Yeah.
But to some people, 20k is standard.
Sure.
So I feel like this space, that aspect I talked about, creating this position. When I started, I got to know of the normal shilling aspect, whereby you just market a product for someone in certain groups and then attract people. I noticed that there was high demand of this particular position. But then I could not divide myself into how many. And even if I want to give my friends a job, we're not still enough. So this friend of mine came up with something, because we all studied programming and all. He came up with something. He was like, why not, I can find a way to automate this process. And then he created a bot that was automating this whole process. And then I was like, oh, makes sense. And then I took it up from him. I took, that thing when this is that happened between Charles Babbage and Ada Lovelace. Like, One person brought the idea, the other person developed it, and all those kind of things. So I was like, bro, let's find a way to create and push this thing. And then we started doing this kind of thing. A lot of attention came on it, and before you know it, there's a lot of people started doing it. Like as if we were the ones that started those things. And then I also started selling the service. I started doing a lot of things that on a normal day, it's not just, it doesn't exist. You can't just think of it like that. You can't just call it. You can't even give it a name, Zef. But then people are making money from it. Even this operations management of a thing. Do you know that it's funny that it's just you making sure that things get done
in the ecosystem,
and you are earning crazy amounts just you making sure that activities get done. If the founder is telling the smart contract developer, I need this thing to be ready in the next 2-3 hours, it's your job to make sure that it doesn't pass 3 hours and you get paid for it, because you're a founder and you get busy a lot.
Yes.
So you need a kind of PA to make sure that things
are done.
Exactly. So in this space, we regard them as more of operations managers and whatnot. So, the Web3 space is crazy.
Interesting. You talked about being the co-founder for Rebirth. What exactly is Rebirth? Is it, are we going to get born again? Let me know. Tell us about Rebirth.
Actually, that's the name. Are we going to become born again? Yes. We are going to become born again. I think sometime 2021, I was relating with the government about how the country, relating with how things are going in this country, and I was a lot of people just complain. Some of you, they are going to be complaining. Is the reason why I'm like this is because Buhari is this. The reason I'm like this is because this one is this. This one did not create job. This one did not fund. I thought these problems, and I didn't want to be that person. So somehow, I wanted to look for a way to make sure that I become a solution provider to these things. So somehow I had this passion for these souls. So I started onboarding people to the space. Now getting to 2023, which is this year, 2022, and then 2023, we started to do something better. Rebirth is somehow something that I don't call it my own wisdom. I think just like what's his name was sleeping, and he just said the dreamer. He was sleeping, and one day God just asked God a question, and just boom, the idea, and boom. And Rebirth is all about onboarding people, but this time around, it's not a regular onboarding. It is something that is something that is going to be focusing not just on your finances. It's going to be focusing on your mindsets. It's going to be focusing on everything that has to do with your growth, right? That's how we call it Rebirth. You being born again. We are borning you from your, because some people believe they can't make it again. As a people that are so broke right now that the only thing they care about is to eat once a day. We are looking for such person to change that mindset and give you this mindset, and not just change the mindset, make you become someone who can become better, and also teach people. Rebirth is wealth of souls. Wealth of souls is something I got from King Solomon in the Bible, having to learn how he helps people, and from helping people he became the richest. So that is what we are shooting towards, help people to.
Interesting. In case you want to throw more light on Rebirth.
The name itself explains the concept. Rebirth. Like you said, the Nigerian youths and probably other youths even in the world, plus I will love them from Ghana, from Egypt. I think a couple of persons texted me from Egypt. They're like, bro, things are crazy there. I'm like, I thought it was only Nigeria.
Everywhere.
I didn't know that other places as well. Things are crazy, honestly. So Rebirth is just giving you that hope that I can still become someone in life. Because a couple of persons finished their graduate, some even graduate, some dropped out of school, and they're like, there is nothing for me. Borrow. That's why I sometimes see certain influencers and big people, you keep on seeing hundreds of messages every day, people begging you for money. So why not transition from being that person that begs for money to being that person that even gives? I think I work with this saying that out of abundance I would take, and abundance will remain. So I feel like you can be that big person that you even look up to. So, and Rebirth is just here to help you actualize that dream. And it's not I don't like to regard it as a class, a movement, because out of Rebirth different things will literally come out and all.
So do you guys have existing, have you guys launched, or are you guys on operations or about to launch? Because I see you tweet about it, and I want clarity now.
All right, we have not launched.
Okay.
Because we're just we're trying to get a lot of things in order first before we launch. It's gonna launch. We're looking to launch around 20th of this month, which is like I think next week.
Yes,
I'm not mistaken.
yes.
So we're looking to launch 20th of this month, and then it's going to be broken down into different sessions. So it's more like right now it's just we have this system called the birth listing system. In order to enter the Rebirth, you need to get birth listed. That's why you see everybody on the TL on our page, the engagement is blowing up because everybody wants to get birth listed. We're kind of using the idea, we're just picking idea, we're combining ideas from the Web 2 space and the Web 3 space. Different NFT projects, how they do it, this gets whitelisted, this, that.
Interesting.
Call our own the birth listing system. So you cannot enter the Rebirth without being birth listed. So you need to first, and that is even first stage. You need to fight, grind, pray, fast. We call it a free class, but God knows what a lot of people have done just to get that listed. Someone literally came to the TL and posted a video of him dancing to get that listed.
Everything they did, what's his name? Frank of what's his NFT project?
Yeah, the gods.
Everything that they did during that time, the NFT era that people were already mad, people were doing that. And we just, everything is within itself. We have to look at it and we are like, okay, yes, we are creating a crazy demand, something that has crazy demand, but then there's a way, every other person is doing it. Why then would we do it? And some people who are low motivated to learn, because they're looking to catch those ones. Because like I said,
We'll have high motivation.
yes, and those ones that have very low motivation. Like I said, a lot of persons don't believe they can make it again. Some are just, if I just see future, I do okay. So that with some man. So we thought of the possible way we could market it, and boom, we remember. Immediately we did that. We remembered Frank's method. He brought in the youth list, and boom, every damn thing happened during this list. It's happening now.
Interesting. Interesting. How do you bring, I've seen you guys tweet about jobs in the Web3 ecosystem, and I see you post testimonials. So the question now is, how do you onboard people into, do you have a special class where you onboard people, and what's the process for them, those who are watching to know? Some people may not know you on Twitter, and the purpose of the podcast also, because it's on Apple, on Spotify, on different platforms, is they want to also get access to that opportunity. Opportunity is the core thing. If your friend did not teach you, I'm not sure you would know about this. If your friend did not show you that this is the way, I'm not sure you know about this. But there are people who are not on Twitter today who don't follow KC, and they want to know, how can we start learning how to get Web3 jobs like you teach? I see you do on Twitter. What's the process?
This is, I have this, if you just been listening to, if you paid attention, I mentioned I am the founder of OPEX Institute. Now, OPEX Institute is known for jobs. We teach everything, how to get jobs in the space, how to retain those jobs, how to, properly relate with different founders in this space. So because of this academy of mine, thousands of persons have been able to, get onboarded into the Web3 job space. And so many of them are literally making it big today. That is where these testimonies are coming from. A lot of them make money from jobs. And then earlier this year, myself and Billionaire Son put together a kind of cohort, called it The Game. And The Game is literally a kind of class where I handled everything jobs, he handled everything DeFi. Because as it is today, you can't survive in this space if you don't understand DeFi. So he had to teach it properly, and I had to okay, with that knowledge, this is how you apply it to enter jobs. And from that class alone, hundreds of people have gone from zero to millionaires today. That's why on my status, on my timeline, on my WhatsApp status, I'm always posting, celebrating them, because I like it when I celebrate people, and I see that's kind of motivation to others out there.
True.
You know, so that's just where this is.
Billionaire son, somebody is watching today and talk to me. I don't know where DeFi is. What is DeFi?
Okay. DeFi is a short for decentralized finance.
Okay.
Now, without having to speak too much grammars. Now, DeFi is just like we having this word, the word where you go and meet your boss and work for your boss, probably wherever he is. The word where you go to school, the word where you are employed, the word where you do a whole lot of things. I mean, anything you can think of and you can do in this world, we can do in real life. I mean, anything. Some of you are talking about giving birth. Yes, give birth. You can produce in DeFi. Yeah. That is what DeFi is. What the only different thing there is that what gives you access to it is your phone. Is your phone. Yes. As long as you have a phone that has the internet, can browse, can download some applications, Trust Wallet, Twitter, Telegram, all of those things.
Yeah.
You have access to decentralized finance. You mentioned about jobs here. You get to do some of those things you do for your boss. You get to do them online here. Someone was talking to me. I think we were looking to employ someone. And while I was on the search, someone was like, I get paid 1,000 per article I write on, I don't even mention the class. I'm like, 1,000 naira, 30 years for each this thing. And I'm like, yeah, people 1,000 naira. And here is me where is me that I know how much I'm being paid. So write for some project, I can be paid like $1 million. I mean, converted to naira, $1 million naira. Just to write where someone is earning 1,000 naira. Some you know how to. Some for the movie that are crazy people, you don't have to talk anyhow. You just want to talk. You just want to do nonsense. You don't suppose nonsense. You will be paid for it. If you are to sleep, you are being paid to sleep in DeFi. Think of the craziest thing that exists. I mean, craziest things you can do and nobody pays you for them. You can be paid for it. I mean, DeFi is a big opportunity. As long as you are smart, as long as you can think, as long as you can create opportunities, as long as you can, whatever you can think of to do offline, you can do it online.
So if I want to get started in DeFi and I want to learn these things that I know I can get paid for, how do I get started?
Simple. I had a podcast with one of my friends on Twitter Space, and I think and he made mention of how there's a difference between you having an information
and applying it,
and having the right information. Is a lot of people, they know that this things exist, they know that DeFi exists, crypto exists, but they don't know the person to meet. They don't know the right person. They don't know the right platform or the thing to learn first. Yeah, like some of us will say, some people say, instead of giving your money to somebody to learn, go to YouTube, everything is done YouTube. My bro, I advise you, go on YouTube, go and learn everything. You become the best, you make money from it. But then I'll say advise you, there is this way you could cut the all the running, the so
without clarity,
yes,
confusion.
Yes, the best way is to find someone, find Sarkisi, find Billionaire Son, and be like, I want to learn this. Now there's how you can do these things. Now a lot of persons post testimony. Believe me, a lot of persons is. I'm sure there is someone I've taught somewhere that is using the testimony I post to repost and is getting people. I'm very sure. I'm sure. Now there is how to know people or know someone that is right or you can get that information from. First thing is testimonies, how they constantly post these testimonies, how they do all of this. The second is find out who they've taught. Find out what people are saying under the comment section. Find out the repost of what people are. Some of them will post testimonies, they wouldn't post what people are saying. Some of them are scared of giving you some certain information. Find out these things. Now, go as much as possible. When you find these things, don't worry, do not hesitate. Make payment for it and you'll be blessed. If you don't want to pay, no problem. Make payment for it and you'll be blessed. I think, that's the simple of it.
Okay. Casey, what's the biggest amount of money? We're going to talk money now. What's the biggest amount of money you've made in a week from the crypto industry?
In a week?
Or should I start with a day? especially with me.
There is a day, there is a week.
Okay, let's start with a day.
I think in a day, the biggest I've pulled at once is like 12K
Okay.
at once. And pulling that 12K, I was just looking at your wallet like this. I was like,
$12,000 in today's currency is close to 12 million naira. If am I correct? Yeah. Naira is no longer.
man, I said, man, I don't. I was not just looking at the money. I was, for me, I had to look back. Anytime this kind of thing happens to me, I always look. I'm like, oh, if anybody should tell me that I will do this kind of thing, yes, I'll believe you somehow. But
You could doubt somehow.
I'm gonna look you first and talk about. I'll be like,
How?
Look me, it's not.
I'm like, how? You know, but then when you look at a week, I think the highest I've made in a week is like 18K, almost 20K though, but a week I never reached that level. I've passed 20K. Yes, I'm still, you know.
Money is money. The major thing is that you are doing something and it's big too. I'll go back to Billionaire Son. So now that you've gone past the phase where mom is insulting you, how's your relationship? How far within that? I'm sure you've done so many things for mommy now with it. Tell us.
Mommy, I think when I first left, when I picked, I had to pick. After I thought of working with my boss, I wanted to do it I wanted to do it 6 months. But my mentor was like, no, do go extra 2 months so that you could open your head. But I remember those times when I do some of the interviews. I meet. When I see some things that when I get into some of these estates, registering those years, Ikota, getting into those massive estates, private. I see some children the way they are trying. See their skin, I'm like, God, what the hell? I see some young boys the way I'm like, so it was giving me this mad hunger and all of these things, and it motivated me more. I quit. Then my mom was like, wait, I'm going to job. I said, I'm not going to I wanted to start. I say, see, let me tell you. Well, no matter what you tell me now, I'm not listening to you. I need to do my thing. You have been speaking. That is my thought. So one of the issues I had is listening. Sometimes the parents don't understand what you actually want. They want your picture, and sometimes their picture rather. Sometimes their picture it is, but then you might not. It will not be that time. Sometimes a lot of us right now. The reason why we are so is because our dad is telling us, drop that phone. Let's press your phone. Drop it. This phone we are useless. Nothing we are doing. So we did I faced that stuff that stage, and my mom was always talking. That very day, I didn't go to work. She said, "How you want to do it? What are you doing sucks." No, I said, "Leave me alone. I want to just press my phone." I said, "Yes, I want to press my phone." That time I made sure that I was buying my fuel and everything to make sure my phones are always charging. My phone that time, 5,000 naira. And it was Now I'm in Clay. I send her money.
Interesting. That's a story.
The first time I sent my mom 1 million naira, she lied down on the floor. After that month,
And she didn't ask you because she didn't ask you you were a fraud.
she knows, she currently knows that I do all of these things because she sees the influence. People talking about it so much she views my status.
Okay.
All of those things. So she knows it was true.
Interesting.
And she was really crying.
Chai.
I paid her rent, cleared my brother's school fees, keep them up. Like I was really significant to the family. I am really significant.
Interesting. So now if they call for family meeting now, if you don't come, the meeting will not start. you know, there's only before when they can start family meeting, if you don't come, nobody recognizes.
even if you are person.
But now that you're doing something, the meeting will not start until you're there. That's interesting to know. Casey, what has been one of the biggest challenge in the Web3 ecosystem?
I would say time.
Why time?
I feel like the more I grow, the more I kind of advance in this space. The more I see like 24 hours is not okay for me in a day. And then looking at the fact that you need to have yours. Because one thing that is giving Web3 people problem is sleep. it was so bad on my end that at some point, my mother had to look at me. I was like, she just folded her hands like this. She was like, I know you are trying to make money. But then when your health is at stake,
Very important.
it's the person that is healthy
That will eat something.
money.
Yes.
So why not still find time to still rest? Now the problem is not just resting. The problem is resting at the right time. Because there's something they say, you can't always cheat nature. So I feel like that time at which I'm always scared that what if this dev should reply and I'm thinking
You close your eyes. You wake up, someone has done something.
see, but like just before you close eye wake up, close it up buy car.
12K profit.
And you're like sleeping too much. Now you've just slept for just let's say 4-3 hours. And you're like, I'm sleeping too much. What is happening? And there are some devs that if they reply you and you are not active at that time, they move on.
That's fair.
And it's almost that you know what you went through to make sure you get that guy's attention. So I think the problem is most of the people I work with, we have different time zones. When I'm asleep, they are awake. When they are awake, I'm asleep. So it has always been a problem that I have to try to stay awake, when I'm meant to be sleeping. So I feel like if I can get enough time, the crazy things I would. Yet, I mean, even with the time I have right now, I'm still doing crazy things. Imagine when I have that kind of time I'm looking for, which is kind of not possible. I mean, I feel like my biggest challenge, and I have a lot of challenges though, but the biggest one I would say is time.
So I think that at the end of the day, we can never do everything at the end of the day. That's number one. For someone who has been in the crypto industry, one of the things I do know for sure is that whether you're sleeping or whether you are awake, opportunities will always be around. So one of the things I do tell people is that it's not just because you are awake alone, but if you could just maximize the few opportunity when you are awake and do the most out of it and get something out of it, that's what matters the most. Because if you look at it, a time comes when, what if you start scaling in such a way that you now work with somebody who, what you would have done for 50K is now done for 50K. What you would have done for 50K with 10 persons is now done for 50K with 3 persons. Okay, it's a different, because at the end of the day, even in the world as a whole, regardless whether it's crypto or whatever you're doing, you know that at the end of the day that what you're looking for now is more optimization than just trying to do it all the time. Okay, so instead of me looking at doing it all the time, because see, no matter how you say it, most times 24 hours will not be enough for us. But what if you now have a situation where you now optimize, you with the ones you're gathering, I don't call it even little, the ones you're gathering, because what you're earning, sometimes in the crypto industry we underrate what we earn, because so you see somebody losing $50, say it's just $50. There's a time I used to do that and I had to correct myself, and it really affected me bad one time. So there's a time when if I lose $5,000 because of the kind of capital I trade, I'll be like, it's just $5,000. Until one day I started sitting down to like, bro, you just lost 10K. $10,000 is $5 million. Now if you lose $100, that's 100,000 naira in today's Nigeria, 90-something,000. Also that's 100,000. Now, so if you earn, so we don't really appreciate these things we earn because dollars or might just bridge. Because how much gas fee you pay? $50. Oh, are you crazy?
Gas fee.
How can you tell me $50 is just? $50 is almost 50,000
Gas fee money.
Gas fee money. Okay. This is one that if you put it, if you go to even Lekki market here, you buy food stuff enough. You cook and have something for every week. You each one. I said there was a period when Ethereum gas fee was so high, 2021, 22. There's a particular trend I wanted to enter. That weekend I spent $1,000 on gas fees. I was like, if this project does not make money,
What happens when you buy and it doesn't go?
Buy again, but you're not paying them. And the first one, gas fee will go. They say, no, gas is not making. And if this thing doesn't go, that time, the Naira, so I was like, and I was like, please, you spent 500,000 on gas fee.
Yeah, like it's just.
I said, see, maybe.
I see how that problem.
So I think that in one way, so there are two ways. it's also a good and bad thing. It's good when you say, okay, you're leveraging on the dollar economy. One good thing crypto did for us is that crypto made us to be dollar conscious. See, that thing keeps you above your peers in the Nigerian economy, in the African economy. This is not to shade anybody or anything, but one of the advantage of crypto industry is that you are exposed to a dollarized economy. I was having a podcast with the founder of Onboarding, Yemi, and he was mentioning to me when the Paystack founder, Shola, who sold his company for $200 million, around 2016 or so, Shola was looking for $10,000, 2 million naira for Paystack, 2 million naira funding, 2 million naira was 10,000 naira 2 million naira was $10,000 one time in Nigeria. 2 million naira was looking for $10,000, and that's just 2 million. And today, you and I know that the current value of naira is 930, 950. That same $10,000 is 9.5 million. The value of our naira has been lost, not because KC committed his sin, not because billionaire's mother was insulting, not because Chris Annie has one ugly face, but because of the country we are part of and this economic system. So we are suffering for sins we did not commit. And so imagine somebody now had access. What did the crypto now do for us? Crypto now said, see, your government is doing this, your economy is bad, but there's something called alternative currency called USDT, called Bitcoin, that you can just have. I don't care where you are. You can be in Togo, you can be in Ilorin, you can be in a Rem village, you can be in Enugu, you can be in Imo, you can be in Sokoto, you can be in Kano, and the $1 you touch is the same value of the $1 David in US touches. There's nothing people understand. I don't think people understand how big it is. That you, David, now, billionaire son, can go on with your phone, enter Telegram, talk to one founder, say, I can help you market your project, and the guy say, okay, he's not telling you bring a US passport or your South African passport. He says, okay, can you do this? And you say, yes, I have a Twitter account too. And he says, oh, verified. And he says, okay, how much are you going to charge for this? And he says, I'm charging $500 for this. And the same $500 he pays to the guy who is in the US, the same $500 he pays to you. And you can now come back home and have a better leverage. And you can change that thing down to 900 and something, and you have money like that. For this reason, people don't understand how big the whole crypto industry is. Because for that sake, I know that anything I'm talking now, I'm counting on my this in dollars. I'm counting my income in dollars. I'm counting my expenditures too in dollars. So if I want to travel tomorrow to Dubai, I want to travel to, and I pay on internet, and the flight ticket say $1,000 for flight ticket. I know, okay, if I make two jobs or 3 jobs and I pay $20, I pay for it. But somebody who doesn't have access, and that's why we are doing things like this to share people and tell them, when I onboard you into this ecosystem. But then you see, if you come into this ecosystem, your mindset will change. You will start seeing money from a different perspective.
I have some concern.
Please go ahead.
When I first started crypto, somehow I didn't really see the picture. So I saw an what's it called, Desk Screener. It's a website where you could see the buys and sells of people, and that was the time of Shiba, and all of that. So then I didn't really have that mind. I didn't start earning that much, right? I wasn't earning that much. I was still looking for a way to, and
Survive.
So all those things. Then I came across people buying Shiba with $200,000,
Jesus.
$1 million, like $900,000. Then I went to Ethereum Mom's guy, blockchain. Metis. I saw a whole lot of money. People I'm like, so somewhere now, it could be one boy, it could be even the case that is in front of his computer or phone, and he's just pressing, and he bought one rubbish for $1 million. I said, yes, somewhere. I said, so one old man now is still so. I looked at myself
On chain.
My head did boom. Another realm of motivation and ideas just hit me. That's why I now believe that there's a possibility of earning so much in a short period of time. And maybe, somehow our mindset, what we know, what we believe in, limit us to how much you can make, if you can get. So at that point in time, I did not believe that I could make so much in a short while. And as I saw that video, I knew that I can do a lot in a short time. And it was in less than like 2 months or a month, I did 10K in my portfolio. I was that 10K, not even last. You don't enter 50. And
what's the biggest amount of money you've made in a week from the industry?
in a week, okay, in a day.
Start with a day, sorry.
In a day, was in a day. I think that's 20.
Interesting.
20.2.
Interesting.
Then in a week, state.
Interesting.
From just jobs, that's from trading. From jobs, I'm not really that job person. Why this offense? A job person. From that job, I have done in a day, I think, in a day, let me say 4,000 in a day.
Interesting.
Don't I remember. Then in a week, I've done like 10
Interesting.
jobs.
So we have to agree that the crypto industry gives financial freedom.
Big time.
Are there anything you want to use? Because we spend time, I know that if we continue talking about crypto and Web3, we won't stop. There's a lot of experience, there's a lot of shock. Is there anything you want to share with us that you think somebody out there needs to know? Let me start with you, Casey.
I feel like okay, let's say it in 2 ways. Sorry, I like breaking down.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, in 2 ways. Let's look at those that don't even, like, they've not entered at all, but then they want to enter, or they want to just do something good with their life. I feel like you need to start from your mindset. Believe that things like this exist. Believe that you can do something and become rich. You know, there's nothing getting rich and getting wealthy. You can do something and in a short period of time, you make a lot of money that you yourself, you'll not even believe. And then you keep on making it and you keep on making it. So the question is, are you exposed to the right information? Make sure you are exposed to the right information. Make sure you are exposed to the right set of people. Make sure that before you listen to somebody that is telling you about success, make sure that person has failed. Because it's one thing to listen to someone telling you about success that got it by luck.
They tell them accounts.
Off your mic. We have to
Right now.
We have to switch off the mic. I like this.
It's a very, it might sound straight, but it's something very critical. You need to look at it. Because there is a kind of guidance that someone that has failed before would give you, but someone that got it by luck will not understand.
Interesting, yeah.
So that is why each of my mentors, people that I look up to, I make sure that these guys have tasted failure, here or the other, so that they will understand where I'm coming from, and they're able to give me the right guidance to attaining it and making it in life. Now, for those of you that you're already into crypto, or DeFi or Web3, whatnot, and then you're finding it hard, sometimes you just need to take a chill pill, relax. I don't really advise relaxing though, but go back and look at those things that you have missed. Because sometimes we allow, there's this saying, sometimes when you're making money, you're making riches and all, you allow it to take over you, that you forget certain things that you're meant to play to please. One of the reasons why I still remain relevant in I call mine a kind of island of relevance. One thing that makes me still remain relevant is that things that I'm going to be doing in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, I've already started thinking about it like a year before. And I know that in that, okay, let's be very practical. My niche now in the Web3 jobs space, so many people are complaining that the job space is getting saturated. And to be very honest, I'm contributing to that saturation.
Because you're onboarding more people.
I'm onboarding more people. But then I am making sure that those people that I am onboarding, I have already created a system for them
to be absorbed.
Going to the plane of saturation. That is why every day I have a lot of testimonies entering my phone. Oh, Sakisi, I just bagged the job of $400. of $1,000. I just got how exactly are they doing it? So the question is your mindset. Who exactly are you following? Who exactly is guiding you on this thing? Is that person a product of success? Has that person done it? Is that person worth being listened to? So the thing is, try as much as possible to remove that mindset of, okay, it's only blue and black. It's only white and black colors that exist. Change your mindset to there are literally infinite of colors. Because imagine speaking to someone that only believes that there is only black and white. In my world, there is only black and white. The reality is different. So start by changing your reality first. Shift that your reality to believing that there is literally a whole lot of things that you are, because sometimes there's something that Zeus would always say. He gets scared when he gets to understand that what he knows he is not worth what he knows. More like he has not made enough money
from what he knows. Interesting.
So imagine trying to know more. It is so scary.
Interesting.
So the question is, have you known?
Knowledge.
To know.
Knowledge.
Come to have.
Knowledge.
So it's literally a lot of secrets, and if you start spilling everything out,
So before Billionaire Son come on board, so I've already, while both of you were talking, we have, for those of you who are watching, we have I'm organizing a live trading it's the last time I did this was 2018. I had me host live trading session. So live in Daba Studios is a paid mentorship class for just 10 to 15 traders. I'm looking at in the month of, so for like Monday to a Friday, 1 full week, I'm going to be having a trading session with 2 of my other traders who work with me at Crypto Hub. So I'm already considering bringing Billionaire Son and KC. So I'll talk to them after. If they agree, if they don't agree, you people have to plead. So we're organizing that live trading class in September. Those of you who want to register only part of it, there's a link on this YouTube channel where you can just go to daba.school and sign up and live. I've never had live interaction where I teach people trading because it stresses me out. I just prefer the online space. So I'm looking at the possibility of bringing billionaires. So I'm just telling them now. So don't think I haven't discussed this with them. I'm just telling them now. And those who could share other things in the area of those DeFi applications and whatnot, and even some of the things they can do in Web2 jobs. So, Billionaire Son, what is the parting word you want to give to somebody who is watching, and it's something there in your heart you want to share with us?
From this contract, KC. Web3, starting from those who have been in Web3. Web3 will help me a lot.
Interesting.
Has affected other aspects of my life. Somehow, right now, you are seeing this, you have been there, or you are going to be there. Believe me, if you are coming in here as a newbie, you are going to experience a lot of things. They are going to rob you. You are going to put your money somewhere. Rogue is you putting your money here, or your whatever here, and you are looking at it. Your money is being taken. You can't do anything.
So how do we avoid that?
It's more like something you can't avoid. That's like something you cannot avoid. You are going to do your deepening research. Who knows that I was going to go to zero? People believe it was a lot. There are a lot of projects that's going to zero. People do not believe it was going to zero. All of a sudden, boom, we went to nothing. What I'm going to tell you is, breathe. Breathe. You have to first relax. I think somehow I will tell you, avoid people that push too much of doing. People that push you too much, avoid, because it's going to cause you high blood pressure. And it's going to make you to leave your roadmap. It will make you have, after writing everything that you do in March or that month, after writing everything, you see someone posting several things and boom. Black son will feel again. If they begin to push too much doing it, bro, it's time to meet them. It's gonna motivate you, right? But then I don't think motivation is what gives you that long-term success. So that's not what you need. You need consistency and discipline. Now go out from that moment where you say you need to go and check that person's status to do your work. Habits that I just want to do my thing. If you have your time managed, like he said, we all have 24 hours. Now, let's say you have just 3 hours to L3. what you do with those 3 R's will determine how transformed you would be in Web3, right? Manage your time very well. And for those who are looking to, come into the space, for those who are looking to asking themselves, is it possible? While I was with my affiliate, when I was still in the stage of affiliate marketing, there's something I learned from one of my, leader was this. He made me understand the power of consistency. Going over it over and over and over and over again, even when it's not working. Right? At that point in time, he could, those years old, they will say he's earning 200K per day. 200K and gas reward. So, I'll be like, how can somebody be earning 400,000 a day? What are you doing? How can I reach this stage? At that time, in a week, I feel no see money. I feel no see anything. But I'll have to go and borrow from my brother, from my uncle of my mom. I have to run my errand for them. So what do you want to do to give me 200 to buy data? He kept saying, just be consistent. Keep doing your nothing. Keep doing your little. Keep piling them up little by little.
Compound.
Wake up. Just see. Talk about people that know too much, but they don't have enough. They don't even have funds to, quantify what they know.
Knowledgeable group.
Yes. I'm sure somehow you listen to this, I've listened to that podcast. If you go to Twitter, type knowledgeable broke man, you will see if Twitter still has it recording, it should be there. Or you should ask your friends, they should have it. Yes. And I know someone, she doesn't know a lot. She knows
Just one.
Just done with that one.
I'm one at total. I began to ask myself, guy,
Are you sure that?
I'm serious. I had to retreat. Sometimes we don't just learn from what we learn by ourselves. We learn from who we've taught. We learn from people around us. Because what is happening? So sometimes don't think, some of you are learning Forex now. Some of you are learning T or DEFI now. Your own what's it called? Trading style. You've left it.
Because
Sabino's phone. Stay on your own. Find a way to refine your own and be there. And be there. If you think you can make it, believe me, you can make it. Whatever stage you find yourself right now, you can do it.
That's a good parting word. And for those of you who are still watching, I want you to share with me in the comment section 4 things you have learned from this conversation. I'm sure you know what I do. The prize I give to the best comments, I'll pick 4. Casey, you like doing giveaway? Do you want to do giveaway for our audience today?
Okay. I'll give out. How much? Like,
The money is too much. You still pay.
okay. I would give more of the giveaway state is going to the Rebirth students.
Yeah.
So I think let's just give out 10K to 2 people.
Okay. All right. So in the comment section, there will be 2 people who are going to get 10K, right? 10K, 5K, right?
However, I'm just giving out 30K.
Okay, interesting. So in the comment section, I want to give you guys that opportunity. Okay, let me know in the comment section what you've learned, and we're going to pick randomly. And of course, pray that you win this time on Daba TV. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, share. Okay, and if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, or any platform, do your best to also share this audio version. Also, do your best to also go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and let more people know about what we've just discussed. We've talked about the power and the potential of crypto and the Web3 industry. And that has transformed the life of these 2 young men. I have with me Billionaire Son and Casey with me. Thank you guys for coming. I truly appreciate. I'm sure there are more couple of stocks we're going to do. And if you're out there, you want to learn how to trade the cryptocurrency market or so, get on board Trade and Make Money course on Daba, and get on board what I shared there with a couple of my traders. And of course, do you know that success is yours? You mentioned something. I'm going to close with this. You mentioned something about rugs. The first time I ever got rug was from a coin I just casually just bought, and somebody just said, let's just buy it. And sincerely, it wasn't even the person's fault, because we all got rug at the same time. So I'm not that kind of trader. If you tell me to buy something, I don't put any blame on you if we lose. Okay, like some people who do that, I didn't put any blame on you. Okay, so it wasn't even the time when some of these things were raining. These are the times when we don't even use deck screener then. So to tell you when this happened, we don't even use deck screener then. we just come over our Uniswap. Unlike today, everybody are using boats now on chain. We don't even do anything. We just came out. We were so optimistic about the project. I just put in a casual money inside there, some thousands of dollars, and the next thing is anything happened. I said, thank God I have that. And for those of you who are coming into crypto, one of the things I'm going to advise you, take personal responsibility. No matter how billionaire son, no matter how Casey want to show you the way or Chris want to show you the way, learn to also take personal responsibility. Because see, at the end of the day, I can give you 10 and only 5 will work. And even though sometimes I can only 3 work and those things work so well. One day you shoot a particular coin some months back. And I just came and said, okay, let me test what this thing is. So I just bought the coin and like, okay, let's see how this thing goes. So the same day, nothing happened. 2 days, 3 days. The next 3 days, I saw the thing go from. So imagine you're putting $1,000 into something, and the next 3 days, you're seeing the thing back to like $300. I say, Shebi now, they say you should put vertical photo. So you're saying something can afford to lose, and I don't left it like that.
You don't want to take it back.
So I'm like, see, there's something which the matic is to say, I rather I get robbed or it goes to zero or I make money. So since it didn't go like that, so I took it off. So one of my treasure this thing. So next thing I just did was 1 month after. So I just went, I wanted to buy that coin. And I went to say and I see something did like 300%. How like
300 where?
I like my own case now this amount. I like how? I had to rush to get screen immediately. Send me code. How this coin no big like this overnight? Since I was going to, I literally went to almost $100. The thing went to dust. And when they sold that 1 month,
He bought 300%.
and the next thing that means that now 1,000 is 300%. Not even the imagine you now bought it at the rate of 90, okay. So you want to be getting boys, thank you. I saw what you posted, bro. Thank you. But I'm sure somebody else like someone down said
They could have. They don't write here.
you get like okay, see you're a scammer, you're this, you
That was the tag message. This was scammers. I edited. They call me scammers.
you see. So you have to take part. I'm telling you because see, I'm somebody who I wish some of the money I've lost in crypto were ever met to rugs. It would have been a different ball game. About lost money where I'm gonna buy. One of my friends called me one day. He had put some thousands of dollars on a particular coin on Binance. And he was like, okay, let's just go to the kitchen, prepare something. And the next day said he delete this coin and there's no stop 70% down.
Stop loss.
Wow.
And they put up his money where the guy called me, literally shaking off and said, Chris, help me out. Okay, so at that junction, will you go MCZ?
No, why?
Well, when you call Casey, I said, Casey, now you can't call people. Okay, so I'm literally seeing there, I've been in the market and you are in 1 day losing close to 100. I've seen it happen. And it can shock you that people who have done almost the right thing and somehow they still lose out. So we have to take personal responsibility at the end of the day in this industry. Okay, it will help you go a long way and do your due diligence well. Do make sure you learn and make sure you learn and do not take more risks that will put out attacking you. If there's anything I'm going to give as advice, don't do that kind of risk that if you have your $10,000 and you say, okay, come and start doing DeFi, come and start doing what they call these tokens that just come out new and all those things, and you need a giant trading. If you have 10K, don't use 1K and do.
1K is too much.
Okay.
If like then, please speak to us. Please
Start, okay? Start. Don't do something that will make it that you start and the next thing is if that trade goes down, okay, you start panicking.
I think there's this some of us also do get cutting. We see profits and we lose our discipline. We're like,
Why take screenshot first?
yes, let me take screenshot.
See, the moment you have the temptation to post screenshots, go and take your money.
Take profit. That's the damn take profit.
Because at that moment, see, there's a lot of things to do about crypto. You need to come in this industry and see sincerely. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this class. You said something that touched me where you were giving advice. Learn from somebody who has failed. There's a crypto story I don't want to share now. I'm going to share when I release my book, The Crypto Millionaire. I'm looking at releasing that book at the end of 2024 because I want to share with people I have seen what it means to be at the top in the industry. I've seen what it means to lose a fortune. I'm not talking about $1. I'm not talking about 10. I'm not talking about 20. I'm talking about 100. I've seen what it means to lose a fortune in the same industry. Money that if some people touch it, they can run mad and say, I need you crypto again. I've seen it. So when you're coming to that masterclass only in September, it's a masterclass where I'm going to talk to you as a coach who has seen the worst, who has seen the best, who has seen the good, who has seen different seasons in the industry, and I'm still standing and still making it in this industry. I'm going to share with you. So it's not a period where I'm going to come and one of the things you will see me do in the masterclass, you will see me draw a chart. I won't do that. I'm going to talk to you as if Jose is talking to his students. He's talking to his players who want to go and play Champions League final at the end of the game. The people who are going to draw the chart better than me are going to come to that industry. The people who are going to teach you DEFI and JAWS better than me are going to come to that class. And that's why you should register for that class. I want to use that as my first test net also to start telling people there are experiences you are going to learn from. And when you leave that room, you will go back and start doing crypto differently. And not with noise. You're going to do it efficiently. For me to bring people on my podcast, you should know how I've vetted them. You should know how I've seen the work they are doing. And there are people who I can say, I'll throw you to them and say, go and learn from them. And there's something you can learn from them. Till I come your way next time, keep succeeding and God bless you. Thank you for watching Recreation Podcast. Thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It is not every young person in Nigeria that is a fraudster. This guy has made more than 30 million naira from affiliate marketing here in Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Chigozie Emmanuel, and I've made over 30 million naira from affiliate marketing.
How old were you when you started making money from affiliate marketing?
I started making money from affiliate marketing when I was 16 years old.
So you're 19 at the moment.
Yes.
What inspired you to start making money online?
Basically, what inspired me to start making money online was lack of money, right? I had just finished from secondary school and I'd applied to go to university to study medicine, but I think there was like a 5-6 months waiting period. I have to wait from my JAM till the post-UTME period and stuff. And I come from a very poor home, so I was like, how can I make money while at home? And I started researching for different ways to make money online. I've tried different things. I've tried making money with surveys, almost anything you can think of making money online. I've tried it apart from making money online illegitimately, right? And then when I stumbled on affiliate marketing and I tried it and I made my first, I think it was $69 or so. It was really interesting. And
At what age did you make the $69?
that was at 16.
At 16, I made $69 from affiliate marketing.
Yeah, and then from there, moving non-stop.
So what's the biggest amount of money you were able to make in a single week or in a single month?
Okay, in a single month, I think I've made up to $20,000 from a web hosting CPA promo.
$20,000. Oh, that's a lot of money in a single month.
Yes, in a single. It's not even up to a month. I think it was like a period of 3 weeks. So it was there's something called CPA marketing in affiliate marketing, and in like 3 weeks, I was able to make over 20K.
Oh my God, bro! I'm interested because I want to be part of this. I want to make. I mean, if you look at this young guy, it's easy to profile him as one of those fraudsters out there that make money. But to be honest, this guy is seriously making his money legitimately. And I heard that you teach people how to make money from affiliate marketing.
Yes, so when I started making money from affiliate marketing and I met my mentor Christian, he had to push me to create this knowledge so a lot of people can learn, because as at that point I was not really into teaching people, especially Nigerians. Most of my testimonials then were from Lebanese, people in the US and different countries, but it was like we can actually create a product and teach a lot more people. There are a lot of people like you out there, and consider that this is one of the poorest countries in the world. There are a lot of people that would really need an extra source of income, and we're like, okay, let's create something. And we created the 7-figure affiliate marketing mastery course, and so far we've taught over 500 people affiliate marketing.
How much does it cost to learn from you?
It costs just $100.
$100.
Yes.
Wow. This is interesting. So I don't even know what else to ask. So what is something you've been able to achieve with this money you've been making?
I've achieved a lot. The most important thing is having financial freedom and time freedom. But apart from that, I've done a lot of personal stuff. I've helped my parents in terms of my parents don't literally work. They don't work, so I've helped my parents. I've done a lot of things for myself personally as well.
That's really interesting. So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? With the speed, with the way you are going right now with your life, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
5 years is really a lot of time, but I think in 5 years I would have actually achieved more, 10x, 20x from where I currently am right now.
Okay, by then, do you still have plans to go to school?
Definitely, I have plans to go to school. Maybe.
This will not distract you?
No, definitely.
Are you sure you still want to study medicine?
No, I don't want to study medicine again.
What do you want to study now?
Maybe something in computer science or marketing or something like that.
Oh, guy, I want to tap from this. So how can people reach you?
To reach me, you can just go to www.daba.school and get access to the 7-figure affiliate marketing course. So the beauty of daba.school is that any course you purchase, you have access to a community where you and the teacher can interact. So if you purchase the course on daba.school, automatically you have access to me. If you ask any question, I can attend to you. There are community managers and people. There are other people that have taken the course too that you can interact with. But definitely, once you get access to the 7-figure affiliate marketing course, you get access to me as well. You can also search for me on YouTube, Chigozie Emmanuel, to see some of the courses.
Chigozie Emmanuel.
Yes, Chigozie Emmanuel, to some of the courses, some of the free videos I've done. Even on daba.school, I have free courses as well.
For those that cannot afford the $100 course, he has free courses. Just go to www.daba.school. I think that's it.
Yes.
So if you have like an Android phone, I think you guys, there's an app for it.
Yes, we have a Daba app for Android device. We don't have app on iOS yet due to one or two issues. But if you're on iOS, you can just go to the website www.daba.school. If you're on your Android, you can go to the website or you can download the app. Just search.
Use like an iPhone, there's no app available for those of you that use iPhone. So what you just do is go to the website www.daba.school. For those of you that use Android, go to Play Store, search for Daba, download it, and you have access to this young man right now. He's going to mentor you into success. He's going to mentor you and you'll be able to start making money just like him. So you're like 19 years old.
I'll be 20 next month.
You've made up to more than $70,000 so far.
Yes, I've made over $70,000 from affiliate marketing so far. So far on the internet, I've made over maybe $200,000.
Jesus, are you serious? Hey! Wait. How is that possible? Wait, you're like 19. So far on the internet, you've made more than $200,000.
Yes.
How? What have I been doing with my life all these years? Jesus. So do you like make your money from your phone?
Yes, I make money playing on my phone, my laptop, anything.
Okay, so anybody can also make money from their phone?
Yes.
So what's affiliate marketing?
Affiliate marketing is simply selling other people's products and getting paid for it. So you find a product you like and you check if they have an eligible affiliate program to help you earn money by promoting their products. Promote it and you make money.
Wow, so if I pay for this course, I will know everything that has to do with affiliate marketing.
Yes, if you pay for this course, we'll teach you everything from finding the products to promoting the product to making the money and receiving the money to your local bank account in Nigeria.
Wow, this is nice. So right now you're making money.
Yes.
Right now you're making money. Right now this guy is making money. Look at his smile.